All right, we're going up to the Homestead to check out our house progress. It's been a long time since we've updated our channel. Sorry for that. Life has been extraordinarily busy and taxing lately. We are building a small 20 by 20 home on our lot here. So, we need to buy gravel for this driveway. It's pretty brutal. Whoa, bumpy. And we're in a rental car right now because we hit a pig with our other car and it's in the shop. That's island life for you. Look at it. There it is. Our little tiny house. It's going to be 4 of us living in this, so 400 square feet of awesomeness. Oh, beautiful, beautiful evening here. You can see the bananas and stuff in the yard. Got some other fun plants.
It's kind of a cool night. It's only 66 degrees.
Yeah, it has been really cold. Not compared to the mainland for sure, but for here, after being acclimated, because we came from Montana where, you know, we get in the negative 30s in the winter sometimes lower. But it is, it got down into the 40s at our other place the other night. Like 41 degrees is the coldest I've seen here yet, and after a year here it feels like icy death, the apocalypse. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Woo, it's sunshine. Oh, so this is it. Front door. This was going to be our other house. We actually had laid out all this formwork. We were going to do kind of a makeshift foundation, but in the end we couldn't do it financially and it just didn't make sense, so we had to downsize. And this was going to be a water catchment shed, and we were like, you know what, let's just turn this into our house and we'll be just fine. It'll be cozy, a little bit cramped with the kids and all of us, but look at this, we got roofing going on, so exciting. And then over here, yeah, we're getting there. Look at that beautiful blue sky. Not as warm as you might think, but it's not super cold up here tonight. Got some doors for the bedrooms under there, some cheapos that we got at Home Depot. Cheapo from the depot. Gonna have a lovely view. This is our bedroom window. Better get back where you can see it. It's actually a pretty big window. We decided not to skimp on windows. So we've got really large windows going in here. But this will be the view out the bedroom. This is our room. And then this will be the back side of the house, looking off into the jungle. And then the kids' place. Did you want in here? Okay, well, I didn't know. So, huge. This is our biggest window. This is going to be the living room window. That was the one thing that we wanted, was to be able to feel like we're still outside when we're inside, I guess. Because this is rainforest and it does rain a lot. So there will be a lot of days looking out the window. And I want to see that, not dark inside walls. So this is the kitchen. Here we go. That's my son perching on the windowsill. There's going to be a little bar here to divide this huge, spacious living room. Oh, hi there. This ginormous, what is it going to be, like 10 foot? A 10-foot living room?
This will be the stove, and I can make you sandwiches like a good wife.
Okay. Oh boy, you just sent every feminist in the world into an outrage, uproar. This is going to be a beautiful view. We got hapu'us out the kitchen window. Some little poinsettias that are just living up here. This is going to be my son's room.
Get out of my room.
Kids are fighting. 'Cause,
All American family.
yeah. This is the daughter's room. They're each going to have a nice window. These are very, very tiny little pod rooms, but big enough for a bed.
I can jump on it.
And right now, in the other house, they are like literally crammed in the living room because we're already living in a tiny house. So this is actually going to be a huge upgrade for them. They're going to have their own spaces. It's not awesome, but it'll be a nice upgrade for them to have some privacy. And so that's pretty much it right now. Not a, oh, no, it's not. We got one other. I'm going to show you something you probably don't want to see. It's going to be in the TMI. Let's see. This is our trail. It's going to be for our temporary outhouse, which we're building. Now, we actually got this idea. We stole it from Mike and Paulina of Off-Grid Hawaii. Thought it was a great idea. I'm gonna trim those posts. We're still just kind of seeing what it was gonna look like. We'll take those down and snap them together with some 2x4s. But it's an above ground outhouse, and what we'll do is we'll dump some green waste in there as needed. This is the temporary outhouse right now. Not very exciting, kind of gross, really. Still trying to decide how we want to roll with the stairs, but this little platform, plywood, is nice and sturdy. You can see off in the jungle. Oh yeah, another pickup carcass out there. Still tons of trash, but we have cleaned up a bunch. We're making this place beautiful. Bit by bit. Another old abandoned vehicle back there. But tons and tons and tons and tons of guava and uluhe ferns. And I just want to take all those out because they're kind of a pain. And hoping to bring the mosquito levels down a little bit because they have been kind of bad up here. Got those really annoying tiger mosquitoes that don't care if it's hot or cold or daylight or dusk or midnight, and they just come after you. Hate those things. That's really the only bad thing about this place. I don't even really care. You know, the trash is something that's in our control, and we can clean that up as we go. But the mosquitoes are a pain. Nothing's all perfect, but this is about as perfect as it gets. Oh, I'll show you my gardening stuff real quick. A little update on everything. So it's going to be a while before we have solar or water. We're going to try to get some temporary water storage, get some gutters up on the roof. Anyway, yeah, it'll be a grow as we go situation. Ooh, something's been eating my leaf there. This is a rollini I planted under this hapu'u fern, and it actually is doing very well. It does look like some bugs are eating it. Got a little pot with the papaya, and looks like some egg fruit, I think, in there. Take you on a little walk down, look at some of their other plants real quick. What's the fun of off-grid living if you don't have some fun gardening stuff? our little bananas. These have not been taken care of. They need fertilizer, need to be peed on or something, because they love that nitrogen. Compost. That, and they're growing on solid lava rock. That's what we have here, so don't let the grass fool you. There's a lot of grass, but it's not growing out of much more than just solid rock. I think I showed you this little bed in a video a long time ago. Nothing in there is really growing fast because they're still in their pots in bricks and stuff. They look pretty sad. We brought those up a long time ago. So I will pull these all out of here and make some nice beds for them when we get up here. This durian, strangely, has not done anything. I even put it in some better dirt. Fertilized it a little bit. It just doesn't care. It's not dying. It's totally, it's live. It just is almost kind of dormant, just not doing anything. Get some peanuts in here. These are actually like second or third generation peanuts growing in there. They're volunteers from the last batch that was growing, grew up and died. This guy's actually looking a lot better than it was recently, so I think this is a little Rollinia or a soursop. I think that's a Rollinia. It's one of the two. This little beauty. So started making these, there's a whole bunch of old tires on this property, so I started making these flower and plant pots out of them. And the plants that I've put in these have been doing amazing. Obviously, they like having that root space, unlike my other poor plants over here. So this was planted after the other ones, quite some time. It's actually fairly recent, but it sat dormant up here. It didn't do anything, and then all of a sudden, just last week, started popping out all this fresh new growth and started flowering. I couldn't believe it. It's just popping out buds everywhere. So, and they smell really good. This is a Spanish pink lemon. The lemons are really pretty. Got that, was it variegated? Kind of like the leaves. The fruit actually have the same sort of deal where they're kind of multicolored. Very cool. I trimmed the branches on the ice cream bean. Of course, these trees are hilarious. They absolutely love it here. And I think they're nitrogen fixers. I think they're making their own nitrogen. And it's just growing insanely. I pruned it back recently, and it's just, you can see all the new growth just continuing to pop out. This thing is growing on the lava rock in this pot. When I got it, I showed you a long time ago. When I first brought it here, it was just this stump. It had little shoots coming out of it. And now it's probably 12 feet tall. What's that? Oh, we got some fruit on there?
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta go check that out. There's still a little coffee down here. It doesn't have anywhere to go. It's just been same size since I brought it up here, I think. I have to go back and look at the old videos. My son says there is an actual... Did you see a swallowtail in there?
Yeah.
Where?
He was on this leaf. I flicked it off.
Oh, should have got him on the video. Got another video of the Chinese swallowtail caterpillars are really cool, but destructive to our citrus. Oh, it does have a fruit.
Yeah, it has two. One right here and one right here.
Here, pull it up for the video. Yeah, little lemons growing. I'm so excited.
Right.
That's awesome. Oh, this is a mangosteen here. Looks like it's lost a couple of leaves, but it's growing fast. I don't know what to make of that. Very peculiar. Some ghost peppers from seeds from my other ghost pepper plant. Star fruits. Never been able to grow star fruit. And now all of a sudden I have tons of little star fruit cakeys or little babies. This I think is a foxtail palm that was dying. I brought it down here and it's coming back to life. Another papaya. Love my papayas. This is a medjool date that I grew from seed. And it seems to be quite happy down here. What is that? Is it a lemon? Lemon leaf? All right, I'm running into the 15 minutes, which oh, what is it? Some sort of strange herb. All right, last little bit. I gotta wrap this up because uploading a 15-minute video here is pretty agonizing on the Hawaii internet. Still got some trash to haul away. Love to figure out a good way to get the rims out of these old tires so I can make more raised beds out of them. It's hard to get rid of tires here. You got to pay for recycling tires, which is ridiculous. So there's a bunch of them on this property. But they make great flower beds, raised beds. Pineapple are happy. Little dragon fruit. That's new growth on it, growing very well. This is mountain apples. This is a mame sapote that I showed in older videos, and it is really growing fast down here. It loves it. These are just, most of these plants are ones that you've seen in other videos of ours. If you've watched them, they were up at the other house and we've been hauling them down slowly. Got a couple of hibiscus that we got on, they were selling them on the cheap at Home Depot, like 75% off. So we're like, yeah, we got to get those. Nice looking papayas, doing very well. Tons of jackfruit. That's a big old jackfruit. It's over my waist now, doing very well. I have a bunch of those still. Bunch to bring down. That's a Jabotacaba. I actually purchased that plant. It's one of the few plants here that I've actually purchased. Most of these were grown from seed. Ooh, mosquitoes love it down in this spot. This is the V apple we got. It's, I think I showed that in old video. Again, planted it in these tires and it took off and just started popping fruit like crazy. Huge clusters. The leaves are very tasty. They have a mango flavor, but they're very sour. So, very interesting. The fruit, I guess, are supposed to be similar to that. I probably explained all that in another video. There's a big old radish. Yeah, and more Rollinia. I think that's a cherimoya. That is a Scotch bonnet pepper, doing much better here than it was up at the other house. Yet another star fruit. Mike and Paulina said you only need one of those because they are very prolific and pop a lot of fruit. So, but we've got a bunch now because I was never able to get them to grow. That is a black pepper there. Seems to be doing quite well down here. And lots of other stuff. Oh, that black pepper is really spread out. I didn't even notice that. So it really likes it down here. That's crazy. Okay. So I think that's about everything. I better get going. Sorry for making this so long. It's just been so long since we've updated. We'll try to be a little better, show our progress more on our house, and hope you all have a wonderful day. Aloha. Bye-bye.